midnight, 7 August 1944. Cloaked in dense fog, 50,000 troops and 300 Panzer tanks, led by General Gunther von Kluge, counterattacked the 30th Division at Mortain.
It's St. Barthélemy.
SS troops. These were hardcore.
A mile north of Mortain.
And they believed in the very marrow of their bones in Aryan racial superiority.
Soldiers, including Angel Garcia, Robert Weiss, and Murray Pulver, were outnumbered 4-1. 4 hours into the battle, Lieutenant Pulver experienced firsthand just how cunning the Germans were. Out of the mist, Pulver saw an American tank with 2 French civilians approaching his unit.
They spoke English a little bit, and they told my roadblock sergeant that the tank had got lost and they were guiding it back into friendly territory.
But it was a trap by the enemy.
The Germans surrounded the first platoon, and I lost my first platoon.
This got to be a real kick in the morale, I think.
We were in position to meet the Germans from the direction they were coming. This one tank was about 30 feet from us, just crawling along. My first sergeant handed me a bazooka. When I hit the tank, it stopped. I could almost reach up and touch the muzzle of that 88 on that tank. That's how close it came.
Below Hill 285, furious fights were taking place at 2 roadblocks, St. Barthélemy and l'Abbé Blanche. And on Hill 314, 700 men, including Garcia and Weiss, were surrounded and running dangerously low on water, food, and ammunition. On the 3rd day, Murray Pulver was sent on a resupply mission.
Colonel Burke said, I want you to take 2 platoons of your company and fight your way onto Hill 314. We went on a little rise where we could get a full view. Hundreds of German soldiers and tanks, and then the side of the hill where we were supposed to go up was so steep you could take a mountain goat to get up there. So I called back and said it was impossible.
One day I had a D-bar, which is a little high-powered chocolate bar, meant for one meal for a soldier. 5 of us divided that, and that was our food for a day. And when that ran out, that was it.
Did they ever airdrop any water or...
Great book, Fire Mission, by Robert Weiss. Fabulous.
Well, there was an attempt.
About Hill 314.
Drop food and medicine and batteries.
Look what they did.
This great squadron of C-47s flew over, and its blue and red parachutes unfolded. We thought, oh, we're going to have some food, there's going to be medical supplies, there's going to be ammunition. And then these parachutes drifted off to the east down into enemy territory.
The fate of the men trapped on the hill depended on this 21-year-old forward observer from Monongahela City, Pennsylvania. Exhausted and famished, Lieutenant Weiss kept focused on his 105mm howitzers. Over 6 days, he'd call in 193 fire missions, an average of 1 every 45 minutes. But none was as gut-wrenching as the one on the last day of the battle.
I was there at the radio trying to call in fire missions on the retreating Germans, and at the same time trying to tend to this man who was dying there. I was filled with hate and rage and grief with this dying man on by my side, and I wanted to kill.
The biggest thing for Lieutenant Weiss became, keeping the radio in operation. This was his lifeline, quite literally. Without his radio, he couldn't call in the artillery, and the batteries were running.
They were surrounded for all 5 days.
Sergeant Sasser picked up very early on that it would be wise to rotate the batteries. He would switch one set of batteries in and one set out in the sun. And the theory was if we kept the batteries warm, why they would respond better. And he was absolutely right.
On 11 August at 2200, Lieutenant Weiss sent this desperate message. Without reinforcements, can hold till tomorrow.
I don't think that anybody at the rear headquarters understood how precarious our position was, because there we were with no food, no medical supplies, no anti-tank weapons, no mines, no mortars, no bazookas.
mobilized the 35th Division because he knew that the 30th Division would need some help. And he also puts the 4th Division and the 9th Division, parts of the 3rd Armored, into this fight as well.